What if you could pinpoint the exact moment a region is on the brink of a massive transformation? Well, for South Vancouver Island, that moment is right now. We're seeing this really rare combo of global events, national strategy, and local needs all coming together to create what's shaping up to be a once-in-a-generation opportunity.
It's a huge question, right? And when the world changes, it doesn't just create little ripples, it creates massive waves. Now, for most, those are waves of disruption. But for a handful of places that are strategically positioned and ready to go, they represent this powerful tide of opportunity. The real trick is being ready to ride it.
And this quote just hits the nail on the head. Think about it. Global security challenges, our own national defense priorities, and the economic realities right here at home. For decades, these have all been pretty separate conversations. But right now, they're all merging into one single super high-stakes discussion. And South Vancouver Island, it's right at the center of that table.
Okay, so let's get a little more specific. What exactly are these three powerful forces, and how are they creating this perfect storm of opportunity? Let's break it all down.
Okay, so first up, the global picture. The world is just getting more dangerous and a lot more uncertain. That's the pressure. Second, the national response. Canada is pouring massive, multi-billion-dollar investments into its naval and maritime defense. That's the plan. And third, you've got the local reality. The island is facing its own big hurdles with things like productivity and finding enough skilled workers. That's the challenge. But here's the kicker. The solution to that local challenge is directly tied to the national plan, which is itself a direct response to that global pressure. See how it all connects? So let's zoom in on that national piece, because this is where you really start to see the incredible scale of what we're talking about. I mean, this isn't some minor budget tweak. This is a legitimate tidal wave of investment, and it's aimed at completely modernizing Canada's naval and maritime security.
And listen, the key word here really is accelerating. This isn't some fuzzy plan for way off in the future. The timeline is now, the pace is picking up fast, and the engine of this whole modernization effort, especially for our Navy, is already running hot.
So what does this overhaul actually look like on the ground? Well, for starters, we're talking about entirely new classes of ships hitting the water. We're talking about serious strategic investments in submarines. And on top of that, we're talking about developing the next generation of advanced maritime tech. I mean, this is a complete top-to-bottom transformation. So you might be wondering, okay, this is a huge national story, but why is South Vancouver Island the star of the show? Why is this one specific region at the absolute heart of such a massive national project?
Well, the answer is pretty simple. The region is the epicenter. It's not just some dot on the map. We're talking about the entire defense ecosystem. Everything from the naval base at CFB Esquimalt to all the support industries and the incredible highly skilled workforce. It's all right here.
And look, this isn't just a local opinion. This is a strategic fact. The source material says it flat out. The defense community here is at the center of that shift. Just let that sink in for a second. You literally cannot achieve this huge national goal without this local hub. It's indispensable.
So, we've established the opportunity is historic, it's massive, and it's centered right here. But, and you knew there was a but coming, there's a catch, and it's a pretty big one. This unique alignment of forces, this perfect window in time, it is not going to stay open forever. And honestly, this is the most critical point of all. This opportunity isn't just going to wash ashore and fall into our laps. It has to be actively seized. It's going to take real foresight, people working together, and some bold, decisive action from the island's leaders and the whole community. And this quote really drives home the stakes. This isn't some guaranteed gift, it's a competition. If this region isn't ready to grab this moment to solve its workforce challenges and build the infrastructure it needs, you can absolutely bet that other regions are already lining up ready to take its place.
So, we end with this one big question. That wave of investment and change is building, and it's heading directly for these shores. There's no doubt about that. The only question left is the island going to be ready to paddle hard and ride that wave into a new era of prosperity? Or is it just going to watch from the shore as this perfect opportunity crests and passes it by?